Welcome to the Editor's Note Comics Podcast.
Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell.
Central Maine's best comics podcast, by default.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Here are your hosts, Zach and Jared.
They're here.
Welcome back. I was waiting to get cut off.
No, I'm not going to cut you off.
You've done it the past 2 years.
No.
Nothing to say?
Nope.
Nothing happened?
Nope.
No kind of joyous occasion? A celebration?
Well, if you're going to bring it up, it was my birthday yesterday.
Okay.
So
there you
it's
go.
my birthday week, damn it.
Usually you interrupt me.
Well, no, I'm maturing. As in my older age, I've decided that it doesn't have to be all about me, but it should be. But that's because it isn't doesn't mean it shouldn't be. So it was kind of a convoluted way to say praise me, damn it.
Sure.
Thank you.
How was your birthday?
It was wonderful. My JV football team won. I got surprise birthday cake after the game, and I still have a load of surprise birthday cake in my refrigerator.
It's a weird term to use for cake, a load of cake.
A load of cake. No, it was nice, low key. I mean, it's 34, nothing spectacular to write home about. I mean, everybody turns 34 at some point, so
Ideally, yeah.
yeah. But a greater number do than don't, I suppose. Earth is still spinning. I got a lot of lovely Facebook greetings. My 5-year streak of Scott Zolak tweeting at me on my birthday, it was broken. Zoe let me down. I tried Mark Hamill this year. I usually try and get a celebrity, and I got a response from someone who made apparently Mark Hamill has these pre-made birthday greetings.
Yeah, I saw him do that a while ago. He's like, just insert name here.
So somebody did that for me.
Oh, weird.
That follows Mark Hamill, and they send it to me.
Well, thanks,
Like,
random guy.
It was a female. Like, Mr. Hamill's in Prague right now, but here, I did this for you. I'm like, sweet, thank you.
Weird that she knew where he was.
Yeah, maybe it's Mr. Hamill's assistant. If it is, maybe I should do some research. If it is Mr. Hamill's assistant, I'm counting that as a tweet from Mark Hamill.
I'm going to say no.
Just because you had a tweet liked by him doesn't mean shit.
It's true, it doesn't.
I'm the internet celebrity here, damn it. I really didn't effort as hard as I normally do with the celebrities.
I guess I have minor news. It's not that big a deal.
Okay.
This Sunday, if you want to find me, I'll be at the Portland Comic Expo. It's a one-day show, and Sunday.
Sunday.
It's like $5 tickets. And then the weekend after that, I'll be in Rhode Island. So it's a nice 19-day work streak after a 13-day work streak with a one-day break.
Are you going to, this Saturday you've got the...
Oh, yeah, that's the Comic Fest thing.
The Halloween comics.
Halloween stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I totally forgot about
and
that.
you had,
That's
how
the
did the
thing that I'm
blueberry
doing,
pie
too.
go over?
Good. It was a good pie day.
Good pie day. Did you go around and sample other local pies?
No.
Did you not, just because you didn't have time, or you don't like pie?
You had to buy tickets. It wasn't just a free-for-all.
Oh, I thought it was like a pie
It's a
free-for-all.
society, man. There are rules you need to live by
Yeah, it's eat the pie, damn it.
on how to get pie.
Apparently, I'm not living by society's rules when it comes to pie.
Yeah, so there's that. That's what my next 2 weekends look like. And quickie review, Daredevil Season 3, outstanding.
Really?
Never a slump. There was like maybe a 20-minute slump.
Was there any Iron Fist in it?
No.
Okay.
No one cares. There was one passing reference to Jessica Jones. That's it. Damn, it was good.
Yeah?
Damn, it was good. I loved it.
Was it 8 or 13?
They went back to 13 for this one after Iron Fist 10.
All right.
It was solid stuff. And now they're probably going to get canceled. Because let's do the news.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
It's time for the news.
Our news segment is going to be what cancels them?
No, but Luke Cage was canceled
I
the day
I
after
saw
Iron
that,
Fist
yeah.
was.
Somebody then started, tweeted about it, but then they started, taking videos on New York City subways, this will replace this. I don't know what that means or why they mean that, but there you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a good sign. And I liked that show, too. That second season was amazing.
I think they're obviously scrapping the whole Defenders thing.
Not officially, but probably.
Yeah.
It has not been officially canceled, but not officially picked up for anything additional.
I believe the
Kind
term
of
is
like
the writing is on the wall.
Inhumans. Yeah, we'll see. It's probably all dead because I think Marvel wants to get their stuff, or when I say Marvel, I mean Disney wants to get their stuff away, and I don't think Netflix really wants to deal with their crap. That's supposedly what the Luke Cage one was. It's like they wanted to do different things with the story and couldn't come to an agreement and just said screw it.
Do you think that these might come back with just the Disney-only streaming service?
Maybe. I mean,
or might that get too messy with
because I don't know
anything with maybe contracts and rights that are held by Netflix?
No,
or is Netflix just the distributor?
Netflix put up all the money for it, so I don't
That
know.
Netflix money, baby.
Yeah, so I don't know if they could even if these shows are canceled, I don't think you could even show them on the Disney one unless Disney bought them outright. But yeah, I kind of assume it's just going to float on Netflix forever and go nowhere.
Yeah.
But who the hell knows?
Speaking of Netflix money, did you play you get your Mega Millions ticket?
No.
We were talking about that before.
I have no faith.
No, it's not just I don't have faith that I would win it. I just don't know. I feel like $1.6 billion is not just like life-changing money. It's almost like life-ruining money to have that much money put in your lap. Although it'd be, if you took the lump sum, it was like $900 million, and that was before taxes. So you're still looking at like $400 million, $450 million after taxes.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money. That's a great amount of money, but that's like a third of what you would have won.
Yeah.
Actually, no, less than a third of what you would have won.
Yeah, but you can live off that for the rest of your life. You're fine.
Yeah, but then you could also tell people like, yeah, I lost $1 billion when I lost the lottery. Can you imagine like being able to say that to somebody like, yeah, I won the lottery, but I'm $1 billion, you know, I won the $1.6 billion lottery. How much you take home? 400 million?
I think it's up to 2 now.
No, it'll go over 2 billion if nobody wins it tonight. I read an article today that it's almost at the point where if you had the means, you could buy every ticket combination and still make a profit because there's like 200 some odd million different combinations.
Weird.
And on top of that, like somebody else, there was another article I read that almost all of the possible combinations were purchased. So it's very highly likely that somebody will win tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a life thing. It's not going to affect us. We won't win the money. Mostly because I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's a good reason why not. I figure like if somebody that I knew won it, I might be able to get a small loan of like $1 million. If you won it, would you give me $1 million?
No.
You would not give me $1 million.
Might take you out to Applebee's.
We did that, and you didn't even offer to pay for anything.
You're right, I didn't.
You cheap bastard.
I know what I do for work.
That's true. So you're saying if you won the Mega Millions, you wouldn't get me like some like I won the Mega Millions. Here's a gift, a token of our friendship.
No.
Would you ever let me back in your house?
I would just like add a couple extra locks on the doors. Like, people are gonna try and get this.
Bricks overcome locks every day of the week. So you're saying the best you would do is take me to Applebee's? Don't get me wrong, I love Applebee's.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like people like, I won the money and then I lost friendships. I'm with the people who are like, I don't know you shit.
Fair. That's probably why people who win the lottery and start giving the money away, they like end up not winning the lottery.
Yeah, pay for like college loans, quit the store.
Would you just franchise the store?
At that point, why do I care?
Would you quit the podcast?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to decide. I mean, I'd have so much idle free time on my hands, I probably could still do it.
You could make your movie finally.
I don't have a movie to make.
Well, you could at that point.
Or a dream I've never had. You could finally make that dream of yours that you've never had.
There you go. See, well, you'd have the idle time to come up with dreams that you don't have now then.
What do we got? Wonder Woman 1984 has been pushed back 7 months.
You could get Wonder Woman pushed back up 7 months with that kind of money.
Yeah, just like, no, this is your release date.
I own you now.
I don't think a couple $100 million is going to buy Warner Brothers.
No, probably not.
No.
I
don't think it's for any production reasons. I think they just want to, because that was going to be like right around the same time as like Star Wars. I think they just want to have a solid summer release in their schedule.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't know. The summer blockbuster is kind of dead. You don't need to be a summer release anymore to make money.
No, I mean, you've got Christmas, Memorial Day.
Most weekends, I mean, the hype train is constant enough now, whatever.
Choo choo.
Yes, that's what the hype sounds like.
That's what a hype man does, right?
So that's going to be like,
Skra.
when did that come out? 2017? So yeah, it'll be like 3 years in between movies.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see it, but...
We got Aquaman coming up too, so it's not really like 3 years between movies.
Oh, between Wonder Woman movies. And Aquaman looks good, but it could still suck. That's always a big sign. Like, if a trailer is bad, the movie is probably going to be bad, because if you can't find 2 good minutes to cut out of a movie to show to people to sell them... So Aquaman could totally suck, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't suck. Speaking of things that suck, in the comic book world, Suicide Squad has been canceled and they'll end with issue 50. I only think this is interesting because Suicide Squad, the movie, has been in the news so much recently that you think that would be a horse DC was backing, but...
No?
Yeah. I mean, they'll come back in time for another movie. No question. But yeah, the book is dead.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, who cares? It's not usually a title I'm that interested in, personally. Look up a thing on your phone.
I had it out just now.
You on your phone? Never. Look up Bane. I'm sure whatever comes up will be the relevant thing. Yeah.
Google me.
Bane is coming to Gotham, the TV series, because I guess Bruce Wayne knew every single one of his villains when he was a little boy.
Bane Gotham. Interesting. He has a comb over.
He looks so crappy. I don't like it at all. He looks like such a TV version of Bane, which I guess is what he is.
You know what he kind of reminds me of a little bit?
If he had a creepy crawler oven on his chest?
No. Kind of
Come on, do you not remember those?
No, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Kryptonians from Man of Steel with their breathers on initially.
Yeah.
He's also got really red sunken in eyes.
Big shoulder pads, like it's the 80s.
Yeah, like he's part of
And
like
he's a
the Legion of Doom.
businesswoman ready to go out.
Whoa, easy. Let's not hate on people that wear pantsuits or that still currently do wear pantsuits.
They don't all have shoulder pads, though.
No, the hair is kind of something though.
I don't like him.
No, is he gonna talk like this?
I doubt it. It's also really sad that Batman and Robin have the most comic accurate looking Bane so far.
Fire rises.
That's terrible.
What a beautiful singing voice.
It got worse somehow.
My singing voice is tremendous.
That's also terrible. And somehow you're on an audio medium.
Impossible.
Awful. Unpleasant.
It's because I have like a cold sinusy thing going
Yeah,
on.
I'm sure you blame it on that.
I am going to. And I'm going to stick with it, man.
Speaking of things being revealed, here's a weird one. On the Joker origin movie, something old was spotted on set. A movie that's not supposed to have Batman in it.
What?
Oh, sorry. Are you done? You ready for this?
Yes.
The Batman 66 Batmobile is on set.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I'm confused.
Also, spoilers, I guess, that Batmobile's in that movie.
I'm confused.
I don't know what that mean. Is this a world where the Batman TV series exists? Is it a weird meta thing?
I don't know.
Is there a Adam West-esque Batman in this movie?
I'm really...
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
It was spotted on a truck going to set and people grabbed it on video, and then there's a few photos that exist of it too. But yeah, this is a thing. I don't even have a good theory.
I don't have any theory.
Yeah, why is the Batman 66 Batmobile there?
I don't know.
Because it doesn't make sense just to have it as like a background gag. You can't be like, oh, for an Easter egg, there was the Batmobile over there. That doesn't work as an Easter egg. It has to be part of it.
Huh. I don't know.
Maybe Batman's like just out of sight. Like the Joker sees it. He's like, oh, gotta go. And so he's always just off screen.
He's always just like just one step ahead of him.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's definitely made me a hair more interested in this movie because now I know what the hell is going on.
Maybe he stole it. Maybe he's like gathering Batman memorabilia.
From Batman himself or from a TV show?
Could be a TV show about Batman.
I mean, maybe they'll have their own version of it in this universe, like where Batman's real and they do a TV show because they don't have to pay him rights because Batman can't like cash a check as Batman.
So do you think like, yeah, Batman is just like, we wanted Batman in the movie, but we couldn't afford real Batman, so we did TV Batman instead.
No, like there's a real Batman in this world, but we never see him. But also within that world, they've made a TV show about that real Batman, but they don't need to worry about paying him royalties or anything because they can't be like, dear, here's a check for Batman.
That's true. And maybe in that universe, Batman's like, I don't need your money. Just donate it to the Wayne Foundation.
I guess this is my working theory. There's a TV show about a real Batman in that world.
Well, there was a TV show about the Harlem Globetrotters, and they're real.
Yes, so real.
The Harlem Globetrotters are real people.
I'm aware that they're real people.
And there was a cartoon of the Harlem Globetrotters.
They play that one team over and over.
The Washington Generals.
I couldn't have pulled that out. I saw them once.
No, but like,
It's a good show. Good live show.
I've never seen the Globetrotters live.
The only one I remember was doing a half-court shot over the back, and they were like, this one guy just kept trying to make it, and then he was missing on purpose. Like, all right, you get one more, and just sinks behind the back one-handed half-court shot. It was insanity.
That's crazy that they just can do that.
I mean, once they made it, it was like, even like my 6-year-old brain was like, the first two are fake. He was just playing up the crowd.
Yes. But no, the Harlem Globetrotters were on like cartoons, like you know why I didn't know this because they were in Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah, they do suck.
But they would be like solving mysteries with Scooby Doo.
It's awful. I don't like that.
What? You're killing me.
You don't need to look it up.
No, I'm not gonna look it up. I'm just saying it was a thing. It happened.
John Byrne. We've talked of him before. He's worked on Fantastic Four and X-Men and a ton of other stuff, but those are definitely the two biggies. He's rage quit Marvel before. He doesn't really seem to like people in general, but there is talk of him returning to Marvel, and he spoke on what kind of brought Marvel coming to him. Is he put a thing on like a message board, I guess, saying that if he was
internet message boards.
If he was gonna come back, he would be want to do like write and draw kind of an Elseworlds book where the Phoenix didn't die at the end of the Phoenix saga and kind of continue a story from there. There's probably been a what if issue like that, I'm sure. But yeah, why not? It's John Byrne. He's one of the best of all time, so let him do what he wants to do. Just pay him money and don't get in his way, because then he'll rage quit if you do.
Fair.
I mean, he's wonderfully talented, and by all accounts, like for people in the industry who know him, like really good guy, but has no interest in the business aspect of it or dealing with some other creatives depending on the time. That's why he rage quit the X-Men, and then why he rage quit Marvel. Man likes to rage quit.
Does he like flip over tables and like go?
Yeah, I think he's just like, I'm done.
Is he like the FU guy, the FU meme?
I don't know what one that is. Look, I'm not in the room when he quits. Rage quit is also probably an extreme term, but he will just drop a thing and be like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. No, I don't think has the crazy bug eyes.
Okay.
I think he just goes, yeah. And I have a mild retraction from last week.
Is this our first ever retraction?
I don't know. I did an impression on the preview that was released of Firefly, and I had some misinformation going into that preview that made me a little concerned.
Yes.
Well, then they sent out the whole damn issue to retailers, and I read it, and I'm like, oh, wait, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So it was like, I don't know if I would necessarily call it a retraction. You had an opinion, and you're like, you know what? My opinion was wrong.
I had some information, what they had said before when this was all starting up, that doesn't quite line up with what it actually is. And now that I've read it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Let's do this.
Game on.
That's it it was a light news week. That's what I got.
Oh, that was it?
Not a lot happened.
Wow.
What's the point of bringing up news stories that are like, I could tell you a lot of stuff about like the CW shows. They had a bunch of news, but I don't care, so I didn't write it down.
That's fair.
So we're going to do like, here's some news about shows we don't watch.
Okay. It's okay to have a light news week.
From there, but there is plenty of news.
Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is.
And the lowdown I love with Junior Rich.
No, there isn't.
Theme.
Hey, Jared.
I like your style. I find it very erotic.
Now, let's get the lowdown on love with Junior Rich.
Oh, Jared 6.
I flipped them on their head because I knew which one you thought it was.
I thought it was sports.
I know you did. I just like, there's a lot of news. I'm like, oh?
Nope, not
there?
really. Nope. I will tell you that I've been single the entire time I've been 34.
Write in questions for this segment if you could.
I will answer questions.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Since it's your birthday week.
Yeah?
I think that for you, it's almost becoming more of an opinion than a question. Now is the optimum time to try and start dating someone. Like, it's easier to do it the furthest away you are from your birthday, because if you try and start doing it like right before your birthday, you put weird pressure on a thing.
No
opinions.
So here's the problem though with that. Like, your logic is fine, except for when you have a birthday at the end of October, because right away now you have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's all boom, boom, boom. Right there. I feel there's like more awkward pressure around like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, I mean, those are more of a family thing.
Yeah, but you still that person might want to be included or feel like you don't know. Is this like, do I include them? Do I not include them? My mom offered to like buy me a subscription to a dating service.
Which one?
She said, she's like, you can choose, or I can do some research. I said, or we can just not do this altogether.
Tinder Premium. What is that? What they call it?
I don't know.
Why would I know?
Why are you asking me?
You'd have a better idea than I would.
I don't think I would pay money for Tinder.
I don't know how that works. Do they have like super matches or something?
I don't know. I'm not on Tinder. That's probably my problem. I'm not on Tinder now.
Oh, get back on that.
Okay, I'll get all over that right now. In fact, I will just spend the rest of the show on Tinder swiping.
Get on free dating apps.
Yeah, but see, the problem with like free dating apps is like you're going to have two types of people, all right? One more prevalent of like, I'm too cheap to want to pay for it. And then you're going to have the people who are like, I'm too cheap to find quality people.
Really disparaging like the majority of single people who are on these apps.
Well, again, I'm just saying like, yeah, free is good, but like you don't really hear a lot of success stories about the free portion of the dating app. It's always like the paid portion.
Those are the people who are serious.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like no different than going to the. Also, I don't know if I really feel like paying like $120 a year or whatever it is for a dating service.
Then I guess make it worth your while early on.
It's just, yeah, like what if you like, yeah, great if you stumble across that person, but then you're like $180 or whatever in the hole. The rest
Oh,
of
is that what, did they make you do a yearly subscription?
yes, you have to do,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like you,
smart.
yeah, you pay right up front. Yeah.
Oh, good call on their end.
It's a good business model, I guess. I mean, people are
yeah,
always,
if you only need it for a month, but then you just got to pay out the rest of the year.
yeah,
Good
that would
call.
kind of
Okay.
suck. Yeah. It's like being locked into like a cellular contract or something. What if you could buy out of your dating contract? Like a prenup with your dating app. So do you have any other questions? See,
No.
I feel like, well, yeah, it's also like
I kept it as a
being
birthday
on the
one.
being just on the other side of your birthday. I feel like people would be like, oh, I gotta like, help celebrate them and make them feel good about themselves.
No, you don't. It's
And-
done.
yeah, but again, my birthday is at the end of October. You run into that awkward. We're only like 3 weeks away from Thanksgiving, and then you got 4 weeks after that is Christmas. So you're really in that weird zone.
Yeah, so a lot of people's weekends are being eaten up by that stuff. So yeah, that's crappy too.
Yeah, so this is like, it's a tough time of year to start dating.
Well, January it is.
Okay,
The coldest, saddest month.
is this the long, dark, cold month? Actually, it's more like November is the cold, dark month, and December, and then the days start getting longer in December. So you got that going.
Oh boy, that's what you can sell people on. The days are longer.
Yeah, you get to see more of me in daylight.
From there, I hear this has become less and less about comics.
So like the lights are on more than they're not.
I hear there's news and sports.
Yes, there is.
Theme.
He's running down the middle by the 50. He's at the 30. Bear tested. The guy is drunk, but there he goes. Oh, and they tackle him at the 40-yard line.
It's time for another Jared Sports Report.
Well, there's a small baseball event going on, the World Series.
It's like baseball Christmas.
It is baseball Christmas, especially if you're from New England. It's the Red Sox are back in the World Series, baby, and they're playing the Los Angeles Dodgers. Like the first time since like the early 1900s too.
Oh, weird.
It's really crazy, but a lot of interesting storylines in this. One of the major ones is both Alex Cora, the manager of the Red Sox, and Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers, are former Red Sox players who've both won World Series with the team. Dave Roberts, of course, had that famous steal of second base against the Yankees in 2004 in that critical game in Game 4. They almost got swept by the Yankees in 2004.
Even I watched that.
That was intense. That was some intense baseball.
That was about the last time I watched baseball.
Yeah, I've watched not the majority of it, but I've watched more baseball in the last couple of weeks than I have all year. It's just so hard to get invested pitch by pitch, game by game, 162 game season, but these next 4 to 7 games, you kind of can get locked in, but they start so late. First pitch is at 8:06 for game 1. So in Boston, it's been raining. They've got, it's cold. It was a really interesting thought process too. Like if I was offered tickets to go tonight, if I would have taken them or not.
Just because of the time?
Well, it's just a late night, and because somebody said if somebody had tickets and you could go to game 1 tonight to the World Series, would you do it? And I found myself hesitant.
Yeah, probably, but I'd feel bad about it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It depends on. I don't know. It's tough because it'd be a blast, it'd be awesome, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I'd be dumb for not going.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know.
That
should be a really good
baseball,
series.
baby.
Yeah. I think it'd be great to go. It'd be a lot of fun, but at the same time, some of the tickets were going for $25,000 a piece.
Wow.
Dugout box seats. Should be real interesting. I think the Sox will win it in 5. But
there we go. Predictions.
there you go. It was quick. Sox in 5. Other cool sporting things going on. The Celtics won their season opener and then have kind of been a 500 basketball team since then.
Yeah, every game has sucked.
But they've won a couple of them.
They still haven't been good games.
No, again, it's
every game has been ugly.
Still early.
Yeah, it doesn't matter right now, but still, it's it's been a while since I watched an entertaining game of basketball. I haven't found one yet this season.
There was a fight in Los Angeles at the Lakers home opener.
Yeah, Rondo and Chris Paul.
Yeah, Rondo allegedly.
Yeah, there's no alleged. When you see that slow-mo, he did it.
Oh, well, good for him.
And then legitimate fist fight.
Yeah, tell you what, LeBron's bringing the Lakers back, baby.
LeBron was trying to break it up.
Yeah, I know.
And he's just towering over everyone. He's like, no, father is here.
There will be no fighting.
I guess, yeah. Everyone lit up and was just like, Rondo.
Of course, because it was in Los Angeles and he's a Laker. The Patriots, they beat the Bears, and their next game will be against the Buffalo Bills on a Monday Night Football game next week. So it's really a good time to be a Boston sports fan. The Bruins are doing pretty well, so all 4 major sports teams are in action. Los Angeles and and Boston are the only two teams in the country, two cities in the country that can say that they have all four of their major sports teams in action right now.
Oh, weird.
But think about that.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, your baseball team, actually, yeah. So, yeah, you get you get the Los Angeles Kings for hockey. A couple of choices of football teams. You get the Rams or the Raiders in Los Angeles now. Oh, no, you get the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. And you get the Los Angeles Lakers. So those are your four major teams.
Oh, there you go.
In the city by the... No, that's San Francisco's city by the bay.
I hear there are teams in San Francisco, too.
They do have some teams in San Fran. Yes, it's true.
Is that it for sports?
That's really about it for sports.
Hooray for baseball. Basketball has sucked so far. Yay!
It's only October.
Yeah. Well, still another 78 games to go.
It's a long road. Still say they're going to win 60.
They got to start winning some more games then.
Yeah, they got to really get on that. That'll be easy for me to know if they have or haven't.
To the Magic.
It was not magical. See what I did there?
It was a ugly, stupid game.
You're fine.
I was not entertained. I can tell you that much.
Are you not entertained?
Was not.
Oh.
Haven't been entertained yet.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
There's still time.
I guess that's it for sports reports. And we're moving on to the middle of the show, which I guess is all named after Jared, with Jared's Reading Corner.
Why don't we just name this Jared's Editor's Notes podcast?
Stop hijacking my stuff. Halloween theme.
It's Jared's Reading Corner.
That was awful. I don't even think you knew where you were going when you started.
I did.
Okay, great.
That organ, the creepy organ music.
This week in the theme of Halloween, we are doing a relatively recent series, but a goodie. Doing the first volume of Babyteeth by Donny Cates and Taylor Esposito.
Donny Cates, that name is very familiar to me.
He's red hot right now. He's a hot commodity.
Is he hotter than Bendis?
He's hotter than Bendis.
Wow.
Everything he does sells like hotcakes. Now that he's doing mainstream stuff, he's signed an exclusive deal with Marvel, and everything he puts out sells crazy numbers.
Like hotcakes?
Like hot cakes.
Like you read about?
I mean, I don't know the last time you bought a hot cake and how well it sold for, but yeah.
I haven't purchased a hot cake. I've been making pancakes on the weekend recently. I've been kind of on a pancake making binge.
Cool.
You know who actually has, like, it's a kind of a guilty pleasure of mine for pancakes? And I haven't done it in a while, and I feel kind of like I need to.
Okay.
It'll shock you. Who I think actually has decent hotcakes.
You're probably just going to say like McDonald's.
Yes!
Something.
Ding, 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 ding. Like, in a pinch, they're not bad.
I don't really do fast food ever. I did have to do it the other week when I was coming back from a show because I just didn't really have any other options. I regretted that.
Did it wreak havoc on you internally? Well, it depends. Like, where did you go?
Burger King.
Oh, okay. Like, my go-to, like, if I have to, it's down to 2. Like, I'll eat at Burger King. I'm not opposed to Burger King.
It's just when I was at the rest stop. What do you want from
I'm not
me?
opposed to McDonald's. But my go-to, too, like, if I decide, like, I feel like I'm going to have some fast food, Wendy's and Arby's.
I haven't been doing Arby's since the 90s.
Come on. There's no way that you haven't been doing Arby's in over almost 20 years. There's
Yeah.
no way.
100%. Definitely haven't.
Good God, man. Do you not like roast beef?
Is that one in Auburn even still there?
I don't know, but I did go to the one in Augusta recently.
There's one in Augusta?
Yes, on Western Avenue. You need to, like, get out more.
I don't...
You drove by it the other night when you went to Applebee's, you doofus.
I believe you.
You actually drove by it twice, on your way there and on the way back.
Not my thing. We're not here to talk about Arby's.
Curly fries, and they have the best curly fries on the friggin' planet.
Sure.
Do you not like curly fries?
No, I just don't believe you.
Because you haven't had them in over 20 years. You don't know, you uncultured dink.
Yes, not going to Arby's makes me uncultured.
Damn right it does. You can't speak to the quality of other curly fries until you've had Arby's curly fries. What the hell's wrong with you?
So now I think I'll pass.
Man, we've got a lot of work to do with you. I think it's really more of a miracle that you're married than it is that I'm single.
Or maybe it's because you go to Arby's and you speak of the accolades of McDonald's pancakes.
Listen, there's a girl out there for me, okay?
Babyteeth. What the hell is this about?
It's about a young child that eats curly fries from Arby's and hotcakes from McDonald's.
We know what he eats, and it's neither of those things.
It's blood. So it's a
mother's blood.
Yeah, Sadie. This is the story about Sadie. She's 16, and pregnant, and
she's not on an MTV show.
No, she's not. But she has this baby, which is heralded by tremendous earthquakes, and I was just thinking that she was not being very tough during her contractions, but wrong.
The earth shook.
So allegedly, the
skies opened.
Yes, So allegedly, this young girl, Sadie, was able to hide a pregnancy from her family, except for her sister, a recovering drug addict sister.
Through frumpy clothes.
Through frumpy clothes, which is a real thing. That was actually, that's a real thing.
Yeah. I know all about teenage pregnancy.
That's, I don't know where to go with that. I don't have an answer. I don't have any comment at all. So anyway, Sadie, this follows Sadie, who actually, it opens with her in Palestine, actually, recording a video for her baby, Clark.
Yeah, but you know she's an idiot because she's shooting vertical video.
Well, if you were like doing selfie video, would you hold it sideways?
100%. Because
Okay.
vertical video looks atrocious.
All right, that's fair. I'll give you that. I'm not going to dispute with you on
And then
that.
she'd upload it to YouTube and it'd be like 70% black screen, and I hate those people.
Yes.
I mean, for as bad as seeing Justice League was when that movie opened with a vertical video, I'm like, I don't like this.
I don't feel like this video she's making is not for like mass consumption. I think it's for Clark.
Is Clark the name of her grandfather?
Yes, and Superman.
That's why she did it. She's like, I just like Superman.
Yes, which when I read it initially, I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked on the spine to make sure it wasn't a DC book too. Like Superman has a Spawn baby, a Spawn grandchild. No. Anyway, it follows kind of the early trials and tribulations of young Sadie as she is a young teen mother with a vampire baby. So,
Oh, spoilers.
yes.
Babyteeth. Is he a vampire? Is he the son of the devil? Or is he the second coming of Christ?
We're not sure.
These options are presented. Probably not the last one, but
Yeah.
it's presented. What with the fact that he has vampire teeth and can only drink mother's blood?
Yes, because he was trying to drink milk, and there's a whole scene where he actually latches on for the first time, and boy, does he ever latch on.
Because he has retractable teeth.
Good for him.
I don't know
So,
why, whenever I say the title Baby Teeth, I just want to say Baby Teeth.
Babyteeth.
Baby Teeth.
Babyteeth. Teeth.
I don't know why. It's just how I want to do it.
So we get some really interesting interactions with Sadie and her sister Heather.
Yeah.
Heather, or the recovering drug addict sister Heather, who is also willing to donate blood, but the baby refuses to drink it. In fact, freaks out, and then she dips the pacifier in some Jack Daniels, and the baby loves that.
Why not? Kid's got taste.
Yes, he does. A taste for human blood. But you also have this Illuminati type organization. This is all taking place in Salt Lake City, too, which is kind of like...
But the Illuminati is in Maine.
Yeah.
And apparently our great Maine castles.
Good for us and our Maine castles.
The hell are those?
There's kind of a castle-like structure in Fairfield.
There's nothing close to what they got in here.
On top of Mount Batty.
We don't have a full medieval castle here.
That you know of, because you're not a member of this League of Shadow type organization.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. But they send out for what did they? It wasn't the Desert Wolf.
You don't need to spoil what the weird demonic raccoon is.
No, that was a different character altogether.
Oh yeah, that crazy lady. But yes, okay, so thoughts and impressions on Babyteeth. Is it a spooky tale?
It is straight up creepy as it's like Stephen King creepy.
I wonder if that's why they're in Maine. I'm like, is this a Stephen King thing?
I'm actually kind of curious to know how this kind of resolves itself.
I don't know. I've never read the second half because this
Oh.
is only 12 issues. It's very pop culture heavy, which is fun.
Yes. Did you look through the cover art section? There's some really cool cover art.
Yeah, the variants they stuck in the back of the trade.
Yeah. Which one was my favorite? I kind of like the two stained glass windows. That was kind of cool.
Is it Jesus or is it the devil?
I think.
I'm probably going to say the devil.
Yeah, given the fact that there's all these satanic problems around it.
And he drinks blood.
He drinks blood.
There's a lot of earthquakes.
A lot of earthquakes. Makes you wonder, like, what went on? Like, why is this happening to her? She initially said it was like an immaculate conception, but it was actually some D-bag.
Yeah, just turns out immaculate conception means teenage boy.
Yes.
Who was
I liked this one too. I thought it was kind of cool. It's
pentagram?
like the pentagram, but it's like a mobile.
Yeah.
Above the baby's almost said cage.
Above a baby's cage.
But no, this one's cool. It's like this is like the look who's talking.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. But
I mean, overall, because Donny Cates has been blowing up recently with doing stuff like Doctor Strange and Venom, and he's going into doing Guardians of the Galaxy. And there's a big book that he did that I'm definitely blanking on. But either way, I mean, the guy's sales figures have been nuts, and he's definitely kind of a fan favorite right now. And people, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the exclusive contracts. I'm sure it's nice to have stability, but I mean, he's over at Marvel right now, so he can't do stuff like this at this time.
no, but I think it's really a nice piece of creativity out of him. It's not quite on the level of like thriller, but it's more like unsettling, I think.
It's like Rosemary's Baby, but they picked up where that movie ended.
It kind of is almost like an American Horror Story. Did you ever watch any of the American Horror Stories?
No, I never seen
It's
it.
kind of like American Horror Story a little bit, I think.
I couldn't tell you. Never seen it.
So,
I'm aware that it's a show
yes,
that may or may not be currently on the air.
it is. I can't remember what the current season is.
I don't care.
But no, I like it.
Yeah, you could definitely, there's a bunch of moving pieces, chess pieces, you can feel them all coming together. But yeah, I mean, if you like weird, spooky babies and blood and...
The occult.
Yeah, and there's a bit of graphic violence in there as well.
Yeah.
Some salty language.
Oh, quite a bit of the salty language.
But look, I read our thing for next week already, and I mean, this is G-rated compared to next week.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Pulling out all the stops for the true Halloween edition of the show.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, this one is...
As we roll through the middle of spooky season.
Yeah, I like it. We'll see. It was a popular series when it came out. I mean, still on the underground level, but definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I'm going to kind of maybe do some research and see how it resolved itself.
Yeah, I have no idea. From there, I guess it's time for letters to the editors.
Keep bringing it about me, baby.
Now for my favorite part of the show. What'd I say? Talk to the audience. Oh, God, this is always death.
Here's another one of your letters to the editors.
Now that Affleck is out of rehab and smiling about, not much to say on that. If he leaves Batman, who should replace him?
Ooh, good question. Henry Cavill.
Just switch it out.
I don't know who the next Batman should be.
The rumor is going young. Because, I mean, Batman, for the most part, like, he's like the Jesus age of 33 for the most part in the books.
But
that's right, you're older than Batman now.
Wow.
And Jesus, it's all downhill.
See, I wonder, here's my thought. If you can get Ben Affleck to come on for one more and start to do the transition piece and come in like with like a Jason Todd kind of character.
You could do like a Batman Beyond thing, bring in a younger one.
Yeah.
And still keep Affleck. But if I were to replace Affleck, and I'm going against the grain on the young thing, and this is not an original idea, the internet has screamed this from the mountaintops, but I kind of agree with them. John Hamm. All John Hamm all the time.
Interesting.
Go ham for ham.
Interesting.
Bat Ham.
I don't know. See, I don't know if I feel about you.
Spider Pig, I went with
I understand what you did there. I say bring back Keaton.
I mean, that'd be great too. I feel like we've definitely talked about that before. Just old Keaton, why not? Go back to that universe.
Yeah, John Hamm.
That weird broken down universe. The other guy I was thinking about, and I don't really know him that well, and it took me 3 attempts to remember what show he was on.
Patrick Dempsey?
Dempsey's, no, I don't think so. I think he's too old.
Yeah.
The guy from White Collar, Matt Bomer, or Boomer, I don't know how you pronounce it.
I'm not sure who that, I don't.
Look him up. I'm going based on looks. I mean, he led a show.
You got to have the look. You got to have that nice.
It's mostly the look that I'm going off of. And I mean, and he was the lead on the show for years, so I have to assume he has some acting chops. Or he doesn't because he's just pretty. It's one of those two.
I think he's almost, yeah, I could see it. I could see him being like a Bruce Wayne, Batman kind of guy. Right there. There's your Bruce Wayne look with the glasses.
That's just Keaton.
Let me think.
I don't really know any guys around like 20 or 30 that could do it.
Racking my brain as to who would be a good Batman. Someone I would enjoy seeing as Batman. What about Bradley Cooper?
I could see that.
Bradley Cooper could be a good Batman, although he's still kind of tied in with Guardians of the Galaxy, so I think it'd be hard to.
I don't know if I buy his voice necessarily. Like, he seems to have more of a goofball voice, I guess.
I guess
like even as Bruce Wayne. I mean, he was in that movie that was like, I don't know, Infinite or something. It's not the name of it. Like Legacy. I don't know.
Although I hear A Star Is Born is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, for the 3rd or 4th time around.
What?
It's not a new movie.
No, but I still hear. I
Yeah.
guess it's really, really, really good. I don't know who else would be a good Batman. I'm trying to think of.
Vin Diesel.
Easy. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, because there's no chance in any world where he gets dressed up at anything and you just don't go, yeah, that's that guy.
That's Batman.
It's all like 340 pounds of muscle. It's that same guy that's like in a suit over there saying that he's not Batman. I wonder how much The Rock weighs. Probably not 340 pounds.
No, he probably doesn't weigh like he used to. But remember, Val Kilmer was Batman at one point.
I'm going to say he's like maybe 280.
Oh, no, he's got to be more than 280.
You think? No.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a tiny dude.
No, and he's all muscle.
He's very much all muscle. Oh, that's an interesting one. I was just kind of scrolling some like, famous. Carl Urban.
Yeah, I could buy Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. Chris Pine.
Maybe.
Chris Pine. I think Chris Pine kind of has
now you're just naming actors from Star Trek.
I am. Yes.
The kid who was Spock. What's his name?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I didn't think of that.
No.
What about Richard Armitage?
Yeah, definitely. He could definitely do it. I'd definitely buy that.
Yeah. How good could he get his American accent, though. Trying to think of anything he's been in with an American accent.
I mean, I'm literally listening to a podcast right now where he's playing Wolverine.
What about Michael C. Hall from Dexter?
No.
No?
He doesn't have the right look.
Colin Farrell?
Too old at this point. I mean, if you said that maybe 10 years ago.
Eric Bana? I don't know about that. That's kind of
he's
the
too
old...
soft. He's one of those soft boys.
No, come on. Somebody. This article says Keanu Reeves. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't want a breathy Batman.
What about Fassbender?
Yeah. I'm a little weary of him because of all those weird abuse allegations. But yeah, beyond those.
Jake Gyllenhaal is the number one choice on this list.
I could see that.
Honorable mention, Christian Bale. Said bring him back.
He wouldn't do it.
No, he wouldn't
do it. He was
do
literally offered millions of dollars and said no.
No, he's like, please, pretend to blow me up in a nuclear explosion. Bring it full circle with the Dark Knight trilogy and bring in
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
A guy with no training. I think what the next scene of that movie is he jumps off a building and just falls to his death.
Oh, no.
Because he's had zero training.
Some Robin you are. Can't even fly.
Yeah, I think just the random cop just falls to his death night one.
What about Luke Evans? He he played Bard the Archer. And
okay. Yeah, I could see him do that.
Yeah.
He was in that terrible Dracula movie.
Yes. He wasn't that
Dracula Untold or
whatever.
whatever.
Who was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
June could not tell you off.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's enough listing of people.
There we go. We've casted it. We've got a short list.
You didn't even give an opinion. You read a list off the internet. I said John Hamm.
I couldn't think of anybody in the moment. Then you know what? I'm going to say, give me maybe like Chris Pine or Fassbender.
Pine is gray as all hell now.
Oh, yeah. If you're trying to go young.
I mean, if he just dyes his hair for everything, it's fine. But he is as gray can be.
Fassbender could be a good choice. Although, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of already Magneto. So
plenty of people played both sides of the aisle. Not at the same time usually, but yeah. All right. I guess that'll do it for this week.
Yeah, really not a whole lot going on.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's a light week. It's because everyone's made space to celebrate my birthday.
I'd rather just give concise content than drawn out content.
Yeah, don't create content where there is no content to be created.
It's going to happen sometimes. Sometimes they'll be long, sometimes they'll be short.
But they'll always be enjoyable.
Probably mostly.
Yeah,
I even saw a thing pop up today. It's like I was getting like, oh, like this person liked this and this, or like on a different app, and I looked at the episodes. They're like super early ones. And I went, why? Why did they like those?
Well, at least they liked them.
Next week we're gonna finish off Halloween month, and then we're back into the regular rotation, and I am dreading it already.
Why?
I'm torturing us right out of the gate.
What are you torturing us with?
Let's get to next week first.
Okay.
Which is gonna be insanity.
I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, if you really enjoy the show, even the long and the short shows, or the really old shows, help us out. Go to patreon.com/editorsnotecomics. $1 a month gets you this show a whole day early, and it gets you the Buffy back issue bin a whole week early.
One's up right now.
And if you go with $5, you can be a Duke or Duchess of the podcast and have your very own custom recorded sound by Sound Guy.
I mean, true story.
Yeah.
And then everything else, rate, review, subscribe, all that crap.
Yep.
I mean, it's helpful. I just don't like plugging it.
Go see Zach this weekend at the store for Halloween comic giveaways, 210 Water Street in Hollowell. You can also visit him online, editorsnotecomics.com, or you can go down if you're going to be in Portland area on Sunday. Zach will be at the Portland Comic-Con.
Comic Expo.
Portland Comic Expo, sorry.
Someplace.
Yeah, and then the weekend after that, he'll be down in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
For the overnighter.
Yeah, that's a 3-day. The store's still open. But
oh, that's right. That's usually I have to let the dog out when you go to that one, don't I?
I think no, you'll probably be fine for this one.
All right.
And you're on Twitter
at Junior Rich,
tweeting at celebrities to tweet him back
and not getting any response. I am still the local internet celebrity.
But yeah, that'll do it for this week. We'll be back to finish off Halloween next week. And I don't know, we'll tell a spooky tale, or we'll review a spooky tale. And,
spooky season.
And maybe discuss what our Halloweens were, or our Octobers were, because I've tried to push mine as much as I can for my limited time.
But we can't talk about our Halloweens because we were going to record it the night before. It's going to be on Halloween Eve.
I just treat my October like it's Halloween.
The whole month.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
From a guy who doesn't like candy.
I don't do that part of it.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Bye.